What's up everybody, my name is TF-Brit and I'm going to show you how to build an absolutely insane slime farm. Let's go. The first thing you want to do is download yourself a chunk border texture pack, or you can use other methods to find different chunks, and make sure that whatever chunk you use is a slime chunk. And to do that, all you do is go to chunkbase.com, go to apps, go to slime chunk, put in your seed and pick the version of Minecraft that you are playing. We are playing on the Bedrock edition, and as you can see right here is the chunk that we are going to be building the slime farm in, and we're choosing this location because it is in an L-shape slime chunk. Once you have the entire slime chunk dug out all the way to bedrock to sky access, you can go ahead and start building the slime farm. You want to pick which side you want your golems on, and I think we're going to choose this side right here. Go to Y level 40, you want to place a block down, and when you're standing on that block you want to be at Y level 40. As you can see, we already have some slimes coming in. Now you want to fill in this entire section, the entire chunk, with whatever solid block you're using, and it should look just like this. Now come to the very back corners, that's going to be the front where the golems are, and you want to throw down a sea lantern and put in 2 blocks above it just like that on all levels. That's so the slimes don't spawn on top of this and be out of reach of the iron golem. Now you want to find the center point of the farm, which is right here. Knock out these 4 blocks and you can mark them out with a different kind of block, and then you want to create a light pattern that is exactly like this, and I will show you what it looks like when it is completely finished. One here and one here. This is exactly what the light pattern will look like. Now you can come down here and you want to come out 4 from the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock out the 5th block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock out that block, and then you want to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock out the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you want this entire area to be cleared out. This is going to be where the slimes are falling down, and the golems are going to be right here, and with those in place, all of the slimes should reach the iron golem and fall to their death. Now you want to come down 3 blocks and do exactly the same thing. You can find out where 3 blocks is by going 1, 2, and 3. Then this is going to be your next floor. Now do that all the way until you get down to bedrock. And now when you're finished, you should have 9 platforms that look exactly the same. Now we can go ahead and come down here and start installing the collection system. Collection for this farm is actually going to be pretty simple. Go ahead and knock out both of those, put in some slabs so you can put a double chest right here and you can open that no problem. Now what you want to do is go ahead and just fill this area out with a bunch of hoppers that are feeding into each other, and leave the outer space for slabs, because it's going to come up like this right here, come all the way around like that, and this is the area that you want to have completely filled. So just do it like this, and you don't have to have this many hoppers, but you know, it kind of guarantees that you're not going to miss anything. Now what you can do is go ahead and throw in a solid block right there, and you can have a powered rail going into that with some normal rails coming out this way. Throw in a powered rail right there and just loop this around. Another powered rail, come on down, throw in a powered rail right there. Go ahead and change. Wow, we are already messing up. Go ahead and throw that as a powered rail, and see if that, yes, that right there is exactly what we want. We want to loop this around like that, and Rails can be very tricky, so you're going to have to mess with it just a little bit, but eventually it will do what you want it to do. And now that you have that coming out like that, bring this down just a little bit more, another powered rail, and throw in just another powered rail going into, we will have that be a solid block right there. Now you can come up top, and just to make sure that the system is going to work, go ahead and throw in magma blocks over all of the powered rails, and then throw levers on each one of those and turn them all into the on position. Once they are turned on, you should be able to take your hopper minecart, throw it down, and it should just go continuously back and forth. That's exactly what it should look like. So at this point, you can go ahead and fill this in completely, and we can now start installing the iron golems. Now, to install the iron golems, come back here and knock out a 2 by 3 tall area and bring it back by 3 blocks. This back area, you want it to actually be glass panes. Let's see if we can grab some of those and just bring that all the way up. Delete both of those, throw in some light blocks, and now you can spawn in your first golem just like that. Push him back and block him in with some glass blocks, only bring it up too high. Then just above his eyes, you can throw in some sea lanterns or whatever light block you're using, and this is going to be your new platform for your next golem. So with your next set of golems, you want them to be standing right here, so you want this to come back one more block, and you want there to be walls right there. Yes, they have to be walls. Now, take these fence posts, and they have to be fences, and put those right there. You can go ahead and knock that out just for the time being so you can spawn in your golem. I guess you also have to knock that out. Let's try that again. Now he's in there. You can go ahead and fill this back up, and you can go ahead and start building up these walls, which will come up 6 high. And then once you have those in place, skip a block, and this is going to be where the next set goes. Now you want these to come up just like that, 3 high, so his eyes are still out. Skip a block, put in 2 right there, skip this block, put in 2 right there. Now that you have both of those golems in place, you can go ahead and start pretty much repeating that same pattern. Come up 1 block from this and put in your next set of sea lanterns. This is going to be your next floor, and do exactly the same thing. So you want this to be brought back by 2. Throw in your walls, get your fence posts, bring those up, and now you can spawn in your golem just like that. Now that he has spawned, you can go ahead and close this back off. Go ahead and bring your fence up to that 3rd spot. Skip the block, put those right there. Skip the block, put those right there. Then all you have to do is get your walls and bring those up just like that. And then you want your next set of walls to be right there. And now just repeat the entire process until you're done. When you're done, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. And the farm's done. Now, as you can see, it's already starting to get some slimes. I do recommend putting in some scaffolding, even though this is basically the dumbest block in the game. And then down here is your collection area. And you can make sure that your minecart is always running. If it's not, then you'll be able to tell easily. And that's the farm. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.